Chairman of the National Assembly Vương Đình Huệ and Speaker of the Bulgarian National Assembly Rosen Dimitrov Jelekov held talk in Hanoi on January 8th, agreeing that the two national assemblies will push ahead with implementing the recently signed Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation.
Chairman of the National Assembly Vương Đình Huệ highly valued the Bulgarian National Assembly's recent establishment of a parliamentary friendship group with Vietnam, which will coordinate with the Vietnam-Bulgaria want to promote parliamentary ties. Speaker of the Bulgarian National Assembly, Rosen Dimitrov Jelekov, held that the strategic agreements between Vietnam and the EU, including the EVIPA and the EVFTA, will help further expand partnerships between the two countries. Both leaders agreed that the two parliaments will continue to carry out the Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation signed in September 2023 in a swift, active and effective manner and in line with the spirit that parliamentary cooperation forms an important pillar of the country's relation. Besides, cooperation between the two parliamentary friendship groups will help the Vietnamese and Bulgarian National Assemblies work together to supervise the implementation of bilateral plans and agreements from 2024.
2023 is a successful year for Vietnam rice shipment as export volume and price hits an all-time high of 8.3 million tons and 4.78 billion US dollar.
According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the total rice output in the country increased 1.9% to 43.5 million tons, meeting both domestic demand and export. Under the strategy on developing rice export markets of Vietnam until 2030, agricultural authorities are ordering localities and key rice farming zones to conduct restructuring to produce more quality grains for export and raise the added value. Rice exporters said as global supply is still low, demand for Vietnamese rice will surge in 2024, especially from the Philippines and China.
Hanoi honored in two categories of TripAdvisor leading awards. A tourist route to Conquer Theatre Peak open. Hanoi has been honored in two categories of the Traveler Choice Badge of the Best 2023 by TripAdvisor, the world's largest travel guidance platform. Specifically, the capital city is ranked third among the 20 best food destinations and the 17th in the 25 popular destinations.
In its description of Hanoi, TripAdvisor said that the charming Vietnamese capital has aged well, preserving the old quarter, monuments and colonial architectures while making room for modern developments alongside. Hanoi may have struck off several former names, including Thăng Long or Ascending Dragon, but it hasn't forgotten its past. Lakes, parks, shading boulevards, and more than 600 temples and pagodas add to the appeal of this city, which is easily explored by taxi. Some renowned dishes of Hanoi, including phở or noodle soup, bún chả, a grilled pork with vermis, and bánh cuốn rolled rice pancakes, and cà phê trứng at coffee.
Multi-flag celebrity sighted with 2,700 tourists become on Sunday the first cruise vessel to visit the imperial city of Huế this year. After arriving on shore, the visitors, mostly from the UK, the US and France, visited a number of tourist attractions and tried foods from Huế and neighboring Da Nang and Quảng Nam. They were welcomed by provincial government leaders. This year, Huế hoped to receive 32 cruise vessels with 60,000 visitors. Celebrity sighted one of the world's largest cruise ships. It's 314 meters long. and capable of carrying nearly 3,000 passengers. Thousands of foreign tourists have been flocking to Vietnam on cruise ships in the new year, heralding a fruitful year for tourism. The northern mountainous province of Cao Bằng has opened tours to Phia Da Mountains. Located in Bảo Lạc district, Phia Da is the highest mountain in the province with a height of 1,976 meters.
According to a representative from a travel company, the road to Phia Da Mountain is challenging enough to attract tourists. On the way to conquer Phia Da, travelers will reach Sơn Lạp commune, where most of the residents are Hmong ethnic minorities, along with Dao, Tây, and Nung groups. This is one of the most difficult and remote areas in Bảo Lạc. The commune retains its indigenous cultural characteristics and pristine natural landscape. In winter, Phia Da Mountain often has snow, attracting many visitors. Once operated, tourism at the mountain is expected to help improve local people's living conditions.
When coming here, you will see the wonderful beauty of mountains, forests, and terrace fields. On foggy days, visitors may see the sea of clouds.
Tourists can stay in Sơn Lạp for 2 to 3 days. During the stay, 1 day should be spent mountain climbing and experiencing the local culture. However, the locality needs to upgrade roads and instruct people to open homestay services to serve tourists to the mountain.